Hey, what's up everyone? It's Slavo here. I hope we all doing awesome. I feel happy, I feel healthy, I feel terrific. I'm here in Poland, Gdynia at triathlon Ironman Marathon. And there is something actually going on. It's gonna be noisy. People use trumpet and clapping and shouting because there is something going on today. My race is on Sunday tomorrow. I'm pretty destroyed with my knees, hip and low back pain from yesterday run, but I did it record over 20 kilometers and crazy. I have to admit there was a stop over 8 kilometers. It's not because I wanted to stop, it was just because the boar, which is the black like a swine, but it's wild, you know what I mean. And there was a mother and father, and there was 12 little children try to cross the street. So I chose to make a video and few photos because it was actually awesome, and I choose to actually, instead of just run, actually take a moment and yes, memorize this incredible. I feel like it's been there for me to actually grab it and stop for a moment, to not be so obsessed. But after all, 4 minutes later, I choose to keep running, and I didn't know it's gonna be 20 kilometers. Actually, I was going to give up like 4, 5, 6 kilometers before then, but actually I pushed it forward, and the result is that I have incredible pain, and I try to recover today with a bunch of nuts, omega-3, 6, 9. The 3 are the most important, the 6 and 9 are... She screamed for the husband or boyfriend. Smoothie, as you would do it at home, celery, spinach and any other things. Another bag of nuts and some pouches of food like that, which will keeps me going also for recovery, and raw, no cook, no dead food, things like with the subconscious mind and belief that everything will be recovered as fast as possible. Because remember, our conscious mind is the biggest chemistry that there is. You don't need to go to aptech or pharmacy. You have it just in your access to that in your head. And the way to infuse it is, let's look at this that way. Have you ever heard saying woman can make you or break you? So it's not just actually to the woman saying like that, but it's actually also for anybody. You can make yourself or you can break yourself. And that's what humanity does. Look at the marathon, you will see that people are able to actually eat the food and convince themselves by practice and repetition to go for 20 kilometers run, 40, and some can do extremely terrible marathon, like ultra run they call it. Not everybody does it, but those who decide and put effort, just fucking do it, were able to do it. It's not that they have superhuman genes, it is just that conviction that they have. The same with me. I started in March and only half of it I was able to run. I never ran in my life over 10 kilometers or over 5 kilometers before March. Never ever. And I never ever did 45 kilometers on the bike. And I never swim 800 meters, and that's what's happened 2 weeks ago. So I'm the living example of that. When you put yourself on the line, just fucking do it, and you believe into that. William James, the father of American psychology, says that the power to move the world, it is within your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is the one with the infinitive intelligence and abundance wisdom. It is fed from the secret source, and it is called the law of life. Anything that is impressed upon your subconscious mind, the latter will move the heaven and earth to bring it to pass. And it is absolutely true. The world will conspire if you do your 100% on any task that you are put your focus and attention on. the universe will seems to be like conspire to bring it to pass, and it's going to be manifestation of your expectation, attraction, and receiving the manifestation of wealth or anything you choose to. If you choose to go for university, new work, new girlfriend, you doing that with the belief that you will attract what you want, and that's what's happening. So we can scale it up for something bigger. The bigger the problem you want to solve, the bigger your dream, the bigger your expectation, then everything else becomes small. So it's simply that humanity and society scaling their dreams and expectation really low. Monday to Friday is the work, and the weekend is the expectation just to smash the pub, drink so many beers, and to get screwed up, and not to put belief and effort, something above the plateau, the average what everybody else is doing, to put more effort and more expectation. You must reach the stage in your mental development where you don't just believe the image of wealth will manifest in form, but you actually know it will. It is at that point you become to expect to experience the manifestation of image of wealth in your life. And no one and nothing will be able to cause you to see anything other than that. Always remember, the truth are not always in appearance of the things. An elderly gentleman been interviewed by New York reporter and has been asked at what point he becomes successful. His answer was, I was successful when I was sleeping on the park bench because I knew where I was and I knew where I was going. At the crossroad of those words, do you know where you are? Do you know where you are going? So expect to get there. Desire is the motor power that will move you toward the direction of your dream. And expectation is the attractive force that will move you toward the direction of your dream. See yourself moving toward the wealth you are visualizing, and see the wealth you are visualizing being attracted to you. Knowing that you are coming into contact with the wealth that you are visualizing. I'm recording video, sorry.
No one beer, please. No one beer.
No one and nothing will be able to cause you to see anything other than that.
Okay. No. Okay. Coś do jedzenia? Dolardy? Coś do jedzenia.
I'm recording video, sorry, goodbye.
Ah, okay, goodbye. Goodbye.
Drunk, so don't look around. What is he doing? Just bothering people around. Desire is the motor power that will move you toward the direction of your dream. And expectation is the attractive force that will move you toward the direction of your dream. See yourself moving toward the wealth you're visualizing, and see the wealth you are visualizing being attracted to you. Knowing that you are coming into contact with that wealth, and at the right time. No one knows for certain what time must elapse. So do not become impatient if it does not materialize over the night. All we know for sure that certain period of time must elapse, and a certain period of time in which your image must take to conceive is governed by the law of gender. The law of gender decree there is certain period of gestation and incubation for manifestation of all seeds, and make no mistake about it. The image of wealth which you build on the screen of your subconscious mind, it is the seed, and it is growing on the most fertile field in which you could ever conceive. It is not important at this point for anyone else to see this new wealth. It is not even important for anyone else to believe that you will receive it. The only thing what is important is for you to see it and for you to believe it. You see, the promise that Napoleon Hill built his life work is absolutely true. Anything that the mind can conceive and believe will achieve. Express it another way, as a person think it in their heart, so they are. An early Greek referred to the subconscious as to the heart. Note that your subconscious can no longer change or alter the image, then the ordinary mirror can reflect back to you the image of the object which you are holding in front of it. No, but remember, as you think, so you are. And it doesn't mean as you say people you think, or as you wish the world to believe you think, but your innermost thought, which only you control, knows the truth. That is what you expect, that is what you attract, and that is what you ultimately receive. So any image that you build and put into deeper mind, put on wheels into deeper mind, will be manifest in your life. And the law of life is the law of belief. As you believe, so shall be done unto you. That is fucking powerful. Everything in this universe, what we see manifest in form, actually has been built in somebody's mind. And the funny thing is, everything is here already, always has been. We only put things together, and resources are here already. We are not such a clever and incredible human beings that actually making things up from nowhere pop up. All the resources and products are already here. For us, like oil, gas, food, grains, our life, air, water, environment, condition has been here for us. And the riches also is for us to be available. It is unfortunate that only small group of people are so freaking wealthy, because they understand the relation between their conscious and subconscious mind. When the two are in concord and accord, harmoniously together, you will have a peace, joy, abundance, happiness, and there is no sickness when the two work in harmony. And when you understand that infinitive intelligence and power of this universe that govern this world is governed by the law of nature, and we can embrace and employ those laws of nature in our life. Like the sun rises up and goes down, like seasons, like the law of gravity, like oh my god, there is so many actually laws that apply to us, to the nature, that we can learn from and embrace. And through science, how can I get things quicker, faster, better? The science of achievement is by observing the nature, how it works. When we understand how our body works, it's through repetition, the most efficient way. So developing the right habits, that's why so many people are involved into vegetarian food, running, training, healthy food, and challenging themselves just to be above this plateau, average people. Just not stay in the queue, in the line, do it what everybody else is doing, because if we all do the same, we will probably end up again with Nazism, communism, and all this bullshit ideas when everybody does what everybody else is doing, and when they wake up after whatever crime was perpetrated on humanity, then they say they were just doing their job. There's no such a thing like doing your job. You don't have to fucking do nothing, and especially harming other people, because the nature is harmony and abundance and cooperation. It is those fundamental law like harmony and cooperation has to be put back in the place, because medical and pharmaceutical industry fuck up this planet. And not just that, an oil industry where we have now Tesla and free energy. Iceland 100% operate. Yes, they have volcano and they have hot sources from the ground that they use. Norway has just the water waves that goes away and come back, or some falls, and they're using it. I don't know if that is 70 or 90 or 80%, that they also use renewable energy, and world going toward that direction. Denmark 2025 will be banned on using diesel, and probably the same in Berlin, Germany and few other countries, maybe whole Europe actually. So we're moving toward an incredible time of embracing technology. Tesla, electric motors, self-driving, automatization, that the many works will go away. So therefore it is good to be up to date with no bullshit, fear, false beliefs from television, radio, media, because they feeding you with bullshit stuff to keep you in the fear, so you can be limited all the time and you don't go outside of the box to see that there is better, much better world. No disease, accident, confusion and wars, because that's what fucking television trying to do, convince people. When you hear people like Dan Peña and actually learn from him that you can embrace the science of achievement, and you don't need to go to the university for years to study and then end up in the restaurant to be a bartender or waiter or any other guy working in the McDonald's after so many years of study of higher education. You don't need to do that. You can grab any work since you are 18 years old, and you can go even abroad, experience life, save some money, buy the land, and on that land you can get the mortgage on the tractor and you can become a farmer. And today, be a farmer with the tractor, it's kind of different than it was a long time ago. You don't need to have cows and animals and stuff like that. You can focus on one sort of plant, and you can produce, you can become an expert on that, and you can grow your business, because the future is that farmers will be driving Lambos, and those who work in the office and doing this fucking bullshit certificates, securities, will be working for those people later on. That's the future. We are moving toward that direction through our beliefs, people like me, because we don't focus on the old system through corporation that is built this false bullshit world on competition. We don't need to compete. What we need to do is to create, and that's what's doing the nature. Observe the nature is to create and to be fruitful and to reach your full potential every day. When we change, everything changes. So the process is to become the best what you can be for yourself, for your family, for your boy, for your environment, not the worst and doing the little, the minimum, but actually the best for the society. And don't ask like JFK, president of USA. Don't ask what the country can do for you, ask what you can do for the country, and that's the future. We might actually embrace the technology, electric cars, self-driving, automatization. The technology can serve to us, and we can lay back, sit down and use technology and stay more with the family and actually thinking about better life. And if the fucking banking business want to have such society without cashless society, so we can go that direction, and we can actually settle for no use money and actually live the life the best we can, train, exercise, spend much more time with the family, and actually think no about money, that we can think how we can become a better for the society and work for free, work to create better world and not involving money, because we can have everything that especially that the technology can serve to us, and we can train, we can improve our agriculture, we can become a farmers and stuff like that. Why not? We are on the edge of that, and we only believe. Listen, Joe Dispenza, they don't talk about this kind of stuff. Craig Braden, Mind Valley, Vishen Lahiani, watch London Real, which is amazing, Brian Adams and his guests, incredible people who will change this planet. It is important because there is so much nonsense going on, and first cause of death in America is not the accident, it's not the wars, it is actually killing in the hospitals. It is the medicine, pharma, which kills the most people. And when I touch the topic of conscious and subconscious mind, and that the woman can make you or break you, is the same to you. You can make yourself or you can break yourself. You can make yourself to run in the marathon and get from yourself energy, or you can break yourself and through the false beliefs and fears you can fuck yourself up, and you can become literally sick by your thinking, and you can stop your heart, your lungs, and literally makes yourself depressed. You can do that. Anyone have this power. Your brain, your mind, your subconscious mind, it is the biggest pharmacy, and it is infused through the heart. The heart is much more powerful, 100 times powerful than your brain. All emotion that we use daily through interaction that are triggered when we actually like or hate somebody, it is very, very powerful. So it is worth it to know and understand how the nature works. Nature works by cooperation and harmony. Otherwise, the world would never exist the way it exists. And every company is based on that, mostly. If there would be discord and disharmony, every business will be bankrupt and broken and will not exist, because everybody will just argue. And people don't like people who argue at work and creating discord. So you can see that I'm talking the truth. There is a lot of deception in big companies that they train you to be certain nice ways through university and propagating certain habits that you become nice and you do certain things nice. But there are companies that humanity plus and humanity minus, and it's all about to take our energy from humanity minus and focus on humanity plus. And so we don't have to fight. The only what we have to do is to direct our energy into better sources. It is simple, it is the mind shift, that's all it is. And the more people do it, not 100%, just few percent. Why? Because already few percent controlling this world and doing what they want, and they have all the resources. So few of those people can change the world. The same, we can become fucking rich and we can change by few people through law of belief. It is possible, and it's happening actually now as we talking. So I have to go and shoot for swimming. I have to eat my, I don't have to, but that's my source of omega-3. Bank on coffee, and then get the helmet in the shop, glasses, and then I think I can swim and cycle. I won't run today. I did the running yesterday and it screw up my knees, screw up my low back, screw up my hip, so I have to rest and recover. But other than that, I came, I'm here, and I hope I'm gonna conquer my fears and limitation, and I'm gonna get out of that so I can prove the point that things can be done even when you work long hours, and even if you have bad condition with your health, that you can reverse that through your belief and pushing and expecting and supporting yourself, eating better food instead of adding to the problems. We can solve them through our power of our subconscious mind and belief, plus little action every day. Better food, better thinking, remember, the way to get rid of the darkness is with the light. The way to get rid of the cold is with the heat. And the way to overcome negative thoughts is substitute them with positive. So fuck the negative, because it do not add up nothing to your life. It's only limit you and screw you up. It is better to focus on positive, because nature is positive, nature produces. That's it. Creation is the nature. Slavo, Oslo Real, take care, hit the thumbs up, like, share, and I will make maybe another one video today. Take care. Poland, Gdynia, Ironman.